And we're live.
Oh, live. All right. We're live.
Welcome in. Kyashi joins the show, and we're talking about music. Just kidding. No Pokemon. It's all about music and the fact that these two up here above me have the same bass next to their
okay, that's crazy. Yes, we got to pull them back out. We were talking about playing bass, and I said, oh, that's a Fender back there. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, that's too funny. It's too
Twins.
Funny.
Twins.
Yeah, mine's...
Although yours has the PJ.
Yes, yeah.
Mine's
that was
just
like a big thing for
P.
me back in the day. This is
Mine's
old. This bass is like, I got this bass probably
in 1974.
back in when, back before there was TV. No, it was like 12 years ago. That's
nice.
The bass I recorded our album with. That's the only reason I still have it. I don't even use it live anymore. I use this one live. This.
Okay.
The black
nice.
bass.
Sick.
Yeah, the only reason I even have this still is because the album that we recorded, that I recorded with this bass, that one it just got remastered and it put on vinyl. So we're waiting for the vinyls to come in, but I'm gonna have this bass and like the vinyl like framed. I just I don't want to play it anymore. It's just part of my history now.
Of course,
I just want to put it in a case. I got a bunch of new parts for it because of course, playing in sweaty clubs and then throwing it in a case and then doing that all the time and then leaving it there for a long time. Everything on it is basically like rusted. Like,
yep.
It's so bad. So I've got a bunch of parts I'm trying to get together so I can at least fix those and make them nice before I put it away forever. But yeah, that's crazy. That is so nuts.
Yeah,
Great
who'd have thought?
Choice,
Welcome to stream, everybody.
Just like that before this, actually.
I thought you had a full alcoholic.
Pickguard.
I thought you had like a whiskey in your hand or something, like a bottled whiskey.
Well, I don't want to talk about it now. I want to wait till
we're gonna wait. Yeah, okay.
Beer of the week, but it's not whiskey.
I'll show you what I have. In the meantime, I've already started drinking this, but I won't show it entirely yet for the people. But I got this in the backup. As a little backup course.
The old silver bullet.
You have a backup course.
I forgot about the beer of the week. I had a drink before we did this, but here we are.
That's all good. What did you drink? What was your beverage of choice?
It was a hard root beer float. Is what it was called. From a company called Propeller, which is based in Halifax.
Nice.
It was just root beer and vodka, basically.
Very nice.
It was delicious.
That's the way to drink root beer.
Did it have like ice cream in it too?
No, it's just called root beer float. I don't know. It didn't actually have ice cream in it.
I would have definitely had the ice cream. You gotta go all the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it came in a can, or else I would have.
Be hard to get the ice cream in there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How are we on levels of everything?
I think we're okay.
Good.
Yeah, music's fine. Yeah, you've been quiet the last few weeks. Do you know that? I noticed that last week. You've been quiet.
There you go. How's that?
That's much better.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's my fault.
I was uploading the show last week. I was like, he's very quiet.
Check. Hey, hoo-ah! Hang on.
What's up,
perfect
dude?
mic check.
Okay, yeah, that should be good. Better, at least.
Ow, now, brown cow.
We're good.
Oh,
yo,
man.
dude.
And by the way, guys, we have Kyashi in the chat with us hanging out tonight. She is way more knowledgeable in Pokemon and probably generally than both Drip and I combined. So that's why we're having Kyashi on the show tonight. And links are down below if you guys. Links are down below if you guys want to check her out. Streams on Twitch. Makes YouTube videos when she wants.
Well, yeah. I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in like a year.
I miss your videos. I miss them.
I miss them too. I was editing one today. Hopefully I'll get it out eventually.
Before 2027?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get it out within the year, it's a win.
Yeah, exactly. Just been too busy being a musician.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not enough
I can
time
make
for
more-
video editing.
Oh yeah, and you need to. I messaged you earlier, but I was getting your links and stuff, and I used your YouTube to
I
link it
fixed
over.
them. Yeah.
And I was like, "That's wrong."
Yeah. Whoopsies.
But you fixed them. Good.
I fixed them.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, shows how much I pay attention. Here we
What
are.
was it? What was wrong?
My links on my channel were incorrect. They were my old ones.
Oh. Yeah,
I was just underscore Kyashi before, and then I changed it to it's Kyashi. Just because I got annoyed with the just. I don't know.
Hey, you know
I wish I could have
what we got to do is
Kyashi.
we got to go
but
kill
it's
whoever
taken.
Kyashi is. We got to murder them.
Yeah,
and
they
steal
don't
their
even
information.
post anything.
I know, it's the worst. You can isn't there a way you can reach out to platforms and get that handled?
Yeah,
probably
you gotta
take a while,
be
but-
important enough, though.
Do you? I mean, can't you just anybody
think
reach out? I
so.
feel like
Dude, even getting a hold of anybody at YouTube.
that's a
is
great point.
Dude, it's impossible. I mean, it's like, a carrier pigeon would probably get you better results.
A carrier pigeon actually would literally get you better results. I feel like for the small channels, which is most of them, they just don't. They just don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just don't.
The best way to do it is just call them out publicly on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter
When
works
they
great. People are
when they respond.
constantly I love the Twitter posts. They're like, my channel got banned and I don't like this. YouTube, how could you? And you check their channel and it's like hot garbage or inappropriate. It's like,
yeah, something awful
you
that
know.
should have been taken down. It's like, well, there's might be a reason behind that, maybe not. YouTube support has been trash since at least 2010, 2011. Yeah, as far as I've ever tried to do anything with it, it has been. It has not been an easy process to deal with.
Indeed. Guys, make sure to like the stream if you don't mind. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah,
Little
I need to
courtesy.
share it a few other places.
I liked it.
Thanks.
Oh, I'll like it too. Wait, that's a good idea.
Thanks.
Hang
Hey,
on.
inflate your numbers. It's the best way to do it.
Yes, hey. Gotta.
Yeah,
Here
Joey
we
Pitts,
go. Like.
Scattaboo. Destroyed his
Share it
ankle.
as well.
What's up, Coffees with Games? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Joey Pitts, I'm not sure if I said hi, but hi. How you doing?
That is such a weird thing. So when I go to the share tab now, and I can do the copy link or create post, there's a new one that says with kids. What does that mean?
I
I clicked it and it said it just couldn't do it.
That's so weird.
So
Have you guys seen
strange.
have you
Share
seen
with kids?
I guess, but why? Why can't we just share the regular link? What's it doing? It's like I don't know.
Confirming that it's safe, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. It's just like, oh no,
Yes.
this isn't made for kids, so you can't use the
Yeah.
share for kids link. If that's what it is, that's a lot, but that's fine. It's cool.
Have you guys seen the hype thing on YouTube now? You can hype a video.
Yeah, I've been.
What?
I think I hyped your videos.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate you.
I saw it. I was like, what is this? I hit it. It just
Yeah, I've been hyping the
You have
podcast ones.
points
Just see
and
what
stuff,
it does.
which is-
yeah.
it's weird. Yeah, I
Doesn't
don't
really
know.
doesn't seem to make a difference, but I don't really know how it works.
Dude, hype
No.
points, man. It makes a difference, okay?
Make
Makes a big
hype happen.
difference.
Go. If you can hype this stream right now, you should all hype it as well. Next to the like button or something.
I don't think you can
Weird.
do it for live
I don't have that feature yet.
No,
You
I
can't
don't
do it for
see it on here.
live. I definitely
I
videos.
don't think it's for live.
Joey Pets, we're going to talk about the beer of the week probably in the episode.
Somewhat
episode.
ginger tea. Ooh, how fancy.
Very nice. Beer week extends to non-alcoholic beverages as well.
Yeah.
Because things that are good to drink are delicious. That is my logic.
You can
Yeah,
super
super
chat on iOS now.
Wow. Ain't that sweet?
We're living it. Yeah, you can.
Can you become a
actually do it?
member?
Like,
I know
right
you,
through
you
the
still
app?
can't. I know you couldn't become a member on Apple. You had to outsource on a different device to become a member on YouTube.
Okay, that's. I want to see if it gives me that option too. That's weird. Oh shit! I forget my camera's right there now. I don't see any of that.
It's
Mega
so
Boy,
weird.
you.
I know why they
lied.
do that though. They do that because probably Apple wants to take a big cut and they don't want Apple to take the cut, so they just don't agree to add that feature. It's probably really what's happening.
That is possible.
It makes sense.
Well, yeah, that's.
I know
exactly what
Apple
they
has
did
some
with-
of the biggest fees.
Well, yeah, that was the whole
the whole
reason
Epic
Fortnite
thing.
wasn't
Yeah.
on the App Store for a long time.
Yeah.
Because they got in a big fight over the money. Yes, you
Mega-
can
Ooh.
become a member on iOS.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's about time. So if you want to become a member and you're on an iPhone, now's the time to do it.
Hey. I don't do anything there anymore, but we will.
No, we do. And there's so much back content there.
There's
that
a
is
lot
just,
of backlog
let me tell you,
content.
it
yeah.
is amazing stuff, okay? It's really high quality stuff.
Yeah, I forget. All the stuff we've previously done is all there. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And in the new year,
great.
I'm making a vow. In the new year, there's going to be content. I have ideas, making plans. They don't involve Drip because Drip doesn't like me anymore.
I do. Why would you say that? Of course I
It's
do.
a hate podcast.
Oh,
That's why I'm here.
This is all we do is we bust each other's balls for.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fine. Hey, we got along really well in the last video. We agreed on like everything.
We did. We agreed on a lot. It's a big step
We
for
did.
us in our relationship.
It was.
Aw, you guys are growing. That's so sweet.
We are. I almost text you after and be like, "Hey, that was really nice," but I didn't.
Only been together.
Sounds like
you and
you're
I
at therapy.
for 5 years. Hey, Drip, you're riding the struggle bus again. Like your camera's bugging out.
It's not me. I'm looking at it. It's fine. It's you.
But Kyashi's fine and I'm fine.
Oh my god.
So that means it's you.
It looks fine to me on my end.
Yeah.
Oh, real? So why is Drip the only one
So-
bugging out?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks fine to me,
It doesn't make any
except
sense.
for the fact that it's like potato quality.
It doesn't. What's potato quality?
My camera. I'm regretting taking the actual camera off here and putting this webcam on.
I figured you would.
It's really starting to
But
bother me.
you made a choice.
I did. I may have to go back.
But now I'm really baffled why why like if it's both of you guys, then I'd be like, okay, that's definitely me.
Okay, no. Cam's lagging on stream too. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Welcome back. If you were having computer issues earlier, that's probably because of that, whatever that issue was. My guess. Oh, by the way, dude, I didn't ignore you. I just forgot. Dude, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the
hey!
Arizona Ice Tears.
My God. Wait, that's not the one I wanted.
Yes.
Sick.
$1 a month gets you to become a member. You can get a little iced tea can next to your name. Joey Pitts.
Ayo!
Joey Pitts. Appreciate you re-upping your membership. Indeed. For Pod City,
good spooky games for Halloween.
I don't.
Dude, there's only
play
one.
spooky
It's
games.
Luigi's Mansion
Yeah.
3.
Yes, that's the
That's
list.
the one.
End of
Just
list.
play that. That's
Top
it. Just
3
play
games. Luigi's Mansion. End of list.
that. 3. All 3 times.
Yeah. You want to get the show actually started, by the way? We're good to go. If you're ready, Drip. Ooh, yes, those are 2. Resident Evil, Eternal. Yes.
I don't like jump scare games. I don't play those games.
Spooky
Too
games,
scary.
too scary.
I'm not. I don't need that. I'm already nervous enough about everything in my life. I don't need to scare myself on purpose. I'm good.
Taxes. Ooh, spooky.
It is spooky. That is scary.
All right, let's get the
All right.
show started. And there's going to be like some silence for you, Kyashi. It's going to be playing music on their end. I don't have Drip's fancy methods of giving you sounds easily without my computer exploding.
That's fine.
We ride a struggle bus here.
I understand.
Welcome everyone to the German Geeb Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host of Media Gaming and special guest Kyashi. We record this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere else on podcasts. Go become a member of this podcast, get extra podcast content every month, question mark? Definitely in January. Definitely in January. But let's ignore that. And welcome our guest to the show who is way more knowledgeable in pretty much everything, but also in Pokemon, and that is Kyashi.
What's up?
It's Kyashi.
That's me.
That's
you.
me. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great. I guess we can ask Rip how he's doing.
I'm okay.
Yo,
I'm fine.
you. I didn't ask you yet. You. In the corner.
What's up?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm fine. All my kids are sick, actually.
Oh, no.
All of them.
That's that time of year.
All three here last night. And we went to Target. And my 7-year-old's like on the ground. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? She's like, I can't walk.
On the ground.
I'm like, oh God.
Was she licking the floor? Like,
no, she just like didn't want to.
Probably why she's
like,
sick.
Yeah, she's like, okay, I can't. I'm like, are you like dying? She's like, I feel good. We got home and I'm like, feeling foreheads. I'm like, oh shit. And then the 14-year-old is still upstairs, like dying. I think her temperature finally went away, but they were done for, man. They were done for. It's been an interesting evening and day. Didn't get a lot done work-wise, but other than that, we're surviving over here.
You're here now. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I made the podcast. I didn't know if that was gonna happen. Things were crazy. Things were wild.
Live your life on the wild side, Drip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got my work done today for what it's worth. I got my
good
videos
job.
done. Yeah. I got another one tomorrow. It's great. I love when they send me work to do. Nice.
I was gonna say, is it your video or one's your?
No,
editing?
it's one of my clients. get my.
So fancy.
So fancy. No, but we're getting busy season. They're trying to ramp up their productions and make many, many videos. So they're like, we're going to send you lots of videos. I'm like, you're going to send me lots of money too, but thank you.
Yeah, that's great. That's good.
It's that time of year.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And this podcast is sponsored. No, I'm just kidding. We have no sponsor for this one. I wish we did. But yeah, guys, we're talking about Pokemon tonight. We are talking about Pokemon. We're talking about Pokemon ZA because, man, it's a franchise that I've been on a teeter-totter with my entire life. It's been it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But ZA itself is a game that I did say I was going to get early on. I was very excited about it. And then, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. And then the game comes out and I'm like, I'm not buying this. And not just because of the game, but because of the Pokemon Company. And that's kind of what I want to focus on, because anytime I criticize this game / the Pokemon Company, especially on social media, everyone's like, you're one of them who's like hates Pokemon. You should shut up.
You are.
Terrible. And I'm like, not really. I mean, I gave Scarlet and Violet a 5 out of 10. Okay? I was right in the middle. I said it was great, but it sucked. That's why it's a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I feel like a 5 out of 10 is a low rating.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's not fair.
Oh, no. So, like, I did a whole video on it, and I gave it that score because I love the gameplay. I love the open world. It was the exact game I wanted out of my Pokemon. But then, you watch that, you get motion sickness because of how terrible and glitchy it is. And it's like, how could I possibly give this game any higher than a 5 when you're watching the entire game glitch in front of you? I was one of the people who had a lot of issues.
It was hard to watch you stream, honestly, because it was just like, I can't. It's so much. Much happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Nintendo homer like the next guy is, but like, good God, like how it's I just couldn't do it. I'm like, I can't tell people like this is a great buy when it's glitching. You know what I mean? And they said they'd fix it and they didn't. But we're not talking about Scarlet and Violet. We're talking about ZA. But before we do that, once again, no Beer of the Week music. We're going to talk about Beer of the Week this week because
we're going to get Beer of the Week music eventually. We've been talking about it for when did we bring it back? A month ago?
It's been like a month, yeah. That's how we do things.
Every single week we've been
we
like,
just say we're going to do something and we don't do it.
We're going to have music and it's going to be amazing. And guess what we don't have the next week? Music. And it's amazing that we keep saying the same thing.
Next month when I'm not on tour anymore, I'll make you guys Beer of the Week music.
There we go. Holding you to it.
Awesome.
Holding you to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll share what I got first.
Next month? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm putting it on the calendar. What do you have something to drink, Kyashi? I know you said you had something to drink earlier.
I had something to drink earlier. Right now, I just have water in this Awala with Gengar and Froakie on it.
Gengar. That's the homie.
Yep.
Indeed.
Nothing too exciting.
Yeah. I got this Cayman Jack. It's not crazy exciting either. I don't have autofocus on right now, but there you go. Cayman Jack. What is this? This is the Margarita. Is that how you say that? Sure.
Yes, it's exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. They're delicious. They get me crunk a little bit. So
they're good. They are good. Those are very good. Like if I ever am going to get something and I'm just like I don't know. It's always ends up being those.
Easy buy. It's the easiest buy of all
They're
time.
so good. Yeah. Especially if
I
they
love
have
a good Marg in a
pack.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really go wrong, especially when you get the pack that has like all the different flavors. They have watermelon margarita in a can. Like name a thing in the world that's better. You can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Do you have a Marg in a can? What do you got?
I have a Bold Rock hard cider apple crumble.
Ooh.
It is quite fancy. It is a hard
Crumble.
apple cider with notes of cinnamon and brown butter.
Ooh.
Wow.
You know, when I drink beverages, especially beers, I really want to drink butter. Like the first thing I think of. Like, give me more butter in my beer.
It's not regular butter; it's brown butter. So it's got that like
brown butter. It's been
yeah. It's been heated up.
That butter's been cooked.
It has been cooked.
Hot butter is what I think about when I want to drink my beer. I guess not beer, it's a cider.
It is good though.
Oh no, I'm sure it's delicious. Yeah.
The cinnamon, and it does have that little bit of like. It doesn't taste like butter, but it tastes like something's been slightly burnt. Just slightly, just a little bit in there, so it's good. The cinnamon,
I imagine that's what a butter beer from Harry Potter universe would taste like. You know, like
I don't know, but
a nice slightly burnt. That you can make them online. You can like look it up. We did it one time. It's just
yeah, I've done it before too.
It's just like I'm sure it's. I don't think
really left out now. I have to I need to do that.
Speaking of left out, Drip and I are one of the only people in the world who didn't buy this game. Apparently, Pokémon ZA.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game.
It is a game.
But Kyashi did play it.
Still
just
playing it.
Give us your before we get to the sales numbers, which I want to hit on. Just give us like your first impressions. So it's been like a couple weeks, right? Or 1 week, whatever.
1 week. Right?
Yeah, it's been two weeks, I think now, almost 2 weeks.
First impressions.
I love it. I love it.
And you've played it all the way through?
No, I haven't rolled credits yet. I'm like probably 3/4 of the way through before credits, but I'm really enjoying it. I think the story is great. I think performance-wise, it's great. Visually, great. I think yes, there are things that can be said about the visuals and the Pokemon Company in general and like things you can do, but I think it's a step in the right direction, and I'm not having a bad experience with it.
That's
like,
good.
Scarlet and Violet, there was definitely times my first playthrough that I was like, oh, this is kind of annoying, but this, haven't had any complaints.
So it just runs good, no problem.
Runs great.
Yeah.
That's
Switch 2 or Switch 1?
I think that was like my biggest. That was like my biggest thing with the other games. It's like it's fine if there's some like whatever, some things people don't like, but the fact that they just didn't run, like that is like, and then the promise is to fix it and then never did. Some of it was fixed. I mean, I guess some of the really bad stuff was fixed, but that's good to hear. So, okay, I have a question specifically. You played Arceus, obviously, right?
Yep.
Okay, compared to Arceus, where do you put this?
I think I like it more than Arceus.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually did play some of Arceus. I enjoyed that. I did like that.
I also enjoyed that. It was basically Breath of the Wild, but Pokemon,
Yeah.
Where this is different because it's like, it's in a city. Yeah. It's not in a big, wild, open area. It's confined, but there's a lot of little alleyways and like different, you can climb on the rooftops, and then there's some spots where you can like go down into the sewers and whatever. Like there's dimension to it, even though it is in a confined space.
Yeah, that was kind of another question that I had too about the size, because it looks like it's a lot smaller, but I guess with all that other stuff on the roof in different places like that, it just kind of fills out a little bit more.
Yeah, and I'm finding like I'm still finding new stuff, even and like I've been making an effort to like when I'm going between missions and whatnot, I will just go on foot. I won't like fast travel or anything to different points. I will go on foot just so I can like see if I can find a new area on the map, and I usually do. So now I did watch a video earlier of someone running around the perimeter of the entire map, and it took 6 minutes.
Okay, so it's confined, but there are many layers to it. There are levels.
It's got surface area, not circumference. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And that's one thing
that's cool.
that turned me off is to see how kind of small it was. And I'm going to be honest with you. There was very few actual gameplay elements, if it really any at all. Maybe the size of the game kind of made it. Maybe that was a little bit of it too, but really hardly any actual gameplay elements I had a problem with. In fact, I feel like if I were to play this game, I would pretty much be on your side in terms of like it's one of. I'm not sure. I'm going to put words in your mouth, but one of the better Pokemon games, at least
on the Switch.
On the Switch, right?
I mean, I've heard even that it runs better than any of the other Pokemon games on the Switch 1 as well. Like performance-wise, it seems like there's still some things like you'll still get some of the pop in of like different items coming in and out at weird times, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Like I think Game Freak specifically still has a lot of work to do with figuring out the render distance and all that kind of stuff. Because I've also heard that like the entire map is loaded like at all times.
You know what?
But then not all the items are. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we'll get to sales, I promise. But let's talk about that a little bit because
that's interesting.
That's one thing people are not. When I say it, especially on social media, people are not listening to that. And like when I say things like they need to do better, like that's one of the things that I'm talking about. It's like you may not think it's a big deal, but that is single-handedly contributing to a good portion of some issues with it. Not really in Switch 2. Switch 2 seems like it's brute force powering past those issues. But certainly in Switch 1, you could solve some issues performance-wise that is with that game with that. It's dare I say it's lazy. It's just why they didn't take the time to figure out
poor development. Honestly.
Yeah, they didn't take the time to figure that out.
The whole map is just there all the time.
Now, in comparison, for those of you at home are not familiar, like for example, Breath of the Wild, right? Tears of the Kingdom. When you're facing somewhere in the game, obviously that's on screen, you can see that. But anything that's not on your screen is with magic or development not there. Like they put the effort in the development time to make sure that to make the game run as best as it can, that whatever is only necessary to be seen is what's loaded and the rest is not. And as you pan your camera, the rest kind of loads in seamlessly without you even noticing that it wasn't there in the first place. And that's a feature not existent in Pokemon ZA that you're never going to notice gameplay wise. But let's just think about if they were to implement something like similar to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, where that was a feature from the development side, they'd have more freedom. There'd be more headroom to add a little bit more here and there, graphic-wise, performance-wise.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, it's like, why wouldn't they take the time to be like, okay, the player can't see past a certain point, like we're only going to have the map rendered in 50 meters or whatever from the player, or 100 meters from the player or something, or like even have it be variable, like in Fortnite or something, where you can pick your view distance if you want it to be further away or if you want it to be closer. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about things that don't affect gameplay, and that is what Drip and I have learned over the years talking to people Pokemon. The gameplay is what matters the most. In fact, most of them think the gameplay is the only thing that matters and nothing else matters.
But it affects efficiency,
it does.
Crazy. Like
the game could run better.
Yeah, the developers of the game are like, no, it'll be fine. That's good. That's like, no, it's not. That's crazy.
Well, another one of these that's crazy is I think from that data leak that happened a little while ago that was revealed that they actually did render the windows. I'm sure you guys have heard the windows. They actually did make 3D models for the windows in the game. Because we saw in the leak, there was a photo of like the very clearly ZA windows fully modeled, and
they just didn't
at some point they were like, oh shit, like something's not right. Whatever it was, performance wise, something wasn't right, and they were just like, how do we solve this?
JPEG.
Let's make them JPEGs.
JPEGs.
Bam.
Everywhere. You get a JPEG and you get a JPEG, and it's just another example of what my frustrations are. I'm sure I know the game is fun. I know it's fun. In fact, I'm making a proclamation right now. I might get hate for this. I'm gonna buy this game.
Wow.
No hate on my end.
I'm gonna buy this game.
I respect it.
Not right this second. I mean, I gotta wait for some funds to come in, but I will buy this game. And when I do, I'm gonna play it. And I'm gonna let you guys know how I feel about it.
You're gonna have fun.
And I know 100% I'm gonna have fun. I had fun in Scarlet Violet.
I feel like you do this almost every time there's a Pokemon game. You're like, I'm not doing it. And then it's like, I'm gonna buy it. And then you're like,
not with Arceus. Not with Arceus. I didn't do that with Arceus.
Yeah.
I did
Arceus
it with
you were in.
Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. I did do that with, and I had the worst case of FOMO I've ever had in my life. On Saturday night going into Sunday morning after the game came out, and like that Thursday, Friday, like I had.
You were just up there pacing the floors, weren't you?
You don't understand the amount of FOMO I had, and I was like, fuck. All right, we're doing it. And I played the game the entire day Sunday. I had 100, not 100. What would I have? I had like 40 hours played in the first week, and I missed the first 3 days. I played the shit out of that game. In a month, I had 100 hours. And I loved it. I loved it. I didn't love the performance, but I loved the game.
Yep. That's how I felt too.
Yeah. So and that's why I gave it a 5. But with this game, there's no performance issues. It's next to none. And
no.
I mean, at least I give them credit for that. I give them credit for making sure that the issues were in Scarlet and Violet are not here, are not present here, and that's at least there's that credit. But that is such an incredibly low bar to have.
It is. But, yeah, I mean, there are some really great things in the game, too. Like, obviously, the developers need to, I don't know, educate themselves more in how modern
Only
day
making the game for 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like they're just taking, like, baby steps each game, but they're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting there.
It feels like they're not quite up to speed with modern games, and they need to learn more about that. But like, this game has ray tracing, like you see beautiful shadow, like it's a gorgeous game despite the JPEG windows.
Despite the fact that everything is flat because they made a picture.
Well, like it's just the exteriors that are like that.
I know. Well, okay. Well, hey, interiors. What interiors?
There are some.
There are some, but it's a big city. And don't you think it's a little weird that you can't walk into really anywhere that's not these designated, hand-selected areas? I mean, like, yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah, yes and no.
So,
I agree.
Okay, so this game actually reminds me a lot of one of my other favorite games, which is Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man.
Ooh, you're not wrong. Okay, all right, you got me.
Because that's, it's in New York City, big city. It's like, especially the first one, it was like confined to Manhattan. So it's like very similar in that way. And like you couldn't go in every building in that game, but you could also like, Spider-Man would be climbing up a wall and you could see your reflection in the mirror in the window, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous game. But it does give me those similar vibes. Just maybe it's just being in a city and like doing that kind of stuff. But
that's a good comparison. Although, while it's good comparison, again, it is one of the most beautiful games ever created, in my opinion. And
absolutely.
Well, and another thing,
while you can't go in some of the buildings, you can see into all of them, and you can even like the windows they're not flat windows. They're certainly textured up. They're made to look like New York City buildings.
Well, okay, but
and you can see into them.
Like, what are you gonna do in every building anyway? Like, what the fuck's no. Go in there.
And that's where my argument stops. I'm not trying to say that you need to enter every. All I'm trying to say is everything adds up. There's some big things, a lot of little things that kind of add up to my argument that they need to do better.
To the building thing, like for example, in this game, like there's a bunch of cafes. You go up to it. There's a barista at the front of the door, and you talk to them and they give you a menu. You know, like you don't go in the building, but there's restaurants that you do go in the building. And like there's other places where you do go in, but then there are things where it's just like, why is this just a menu?
Yeah,
like there's other like stores. There's a bunch of stores. You get to do a bunch of shopping for clothes, or there's different stores for buying different like stones and items and whatever. And yeah, you walk up to it and then it's a menu.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you get to go into those? No? Damn. That is kind of disappointing. That would be cool if you could like actually go in and like look at the stuff on the rack. Like there's a rack of these little blue shirts here. Or,
it's kind of like
awesome.
the restaurant owner or cafe owner is just like literally gatekeeping, being like, don't ask why, but you can't come in here. No. Here's a menu. Don't come in. And then like, all right, I'll have the Appletini. Okay, here you go.
No, it's like COVID. You can only pick up and leave. You can't
yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
Maybe it is Pokemon like just picking and choosing, like, okay, this isn't what the game is about. The game is about catching the Pokemon, battling with the Pokemon, etc. You know, but the interiors that there are absolutely beautiful and well done.
Yeah,
there could be more.
I mean, I think that's the thing.
Overall, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing Geeb and I kind of miss with all of this, because we aren't as into the games and the gameplay, and like that is the core of it. Like Geeb said, like that's the thing we miss. We're looking at all this other stuff. Like, why is this not here? And it would be nice if it was there. Okay, well, you're more into it than I am, yes, but
yeah,
the gameplay is what matters. Like the fighting, the catching, the actual mechanics of the game and what you're doing in the game, and those seem to always be solid. That I actually want to talk about that a little bit. The fighting mechanics in this, just the battle system is, I still don't quite understand how it works. I know you can move and dodge things, and like the Pokemon moves now too. Like you're both dodging stuff. Is that accurate? So how do you control both of them? Does the Pokemon run by itself?
Yeah, so you're pretty much just controlling you, and you're guiding the Pokemon kind of just follows you slowly behind. So like if say you dodge left, the Pokemon will eventually go that way. It's not perfect because it's like you're a character and then you're trying to also control your Pokemon. Your Pokemon is just kind of like following you wherever you kind of go.
Like delayed reaction.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun.
That part does look really fun to me, honestly. Like the
rest
it
reminds
of the
me
stuff,
of like classic Zelda boss battles.
See, I'm into that.
In like a lot of those.
Now you're speaking
a lot of the things that you're doing, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean that's the type of stuff that I don't know. That's the part that interests me the most of all of it. The rest of the Pokemon stuff, I'm like, that's fine, it's good. But like the first time we saw that, I was like, ooh. Like that's
it's the first time the Pokemon's ever done this, right? So it's different for the Pokemon Company to do something like this, add this mechanic and not have it be turn-based. And it's really cool. You have to like strategize differently. You have to think of your moves differently. Like, you know, for me personally, like all the guys on my team, I'm focused more on like speed because I want to be able to move around a lot and I want to be able to attack them a lot quicker. So
it's not like, really something you'd be worried about in previous games. So
it would still be, but not as much, you know?
Not as much. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting thing with this too. Like how much like it does change the actual like the deep mechanics of the game. Like when you're really playing and you're like, okay, I'm doing this because now this is a different thing. That is interesting. That's cool.
Well,
see, I just want to try it. Can I just get a demo? Let me get a demo.
I think you'd actually like this one. I mean, I think you would. I think this would be a Pokemon game you actually like. Maybe we'll buy it together, you and I.
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll buy it together.
Share.
The two of us.
You want to go halfsies? Go halfsies?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about these sales numbers a bit.
Okay.
So the big number, you guys have already seen it. It's 5.8 million copies have been sold. Half of that has been Switch 1 sales, and half of that has been Switch 2 sales / the upgrades, is what I imagine. I imagine that includes the upgrades that people did for they bought the Switch 1 cartridge with an upgrade or however they decided to buy this exactly. But yeah, so half and half split between Switch 1, Switch 2. 5.8 million in sales. That's a big number. I'm gonna just before people get mad at me, they're probably already mad at me. That's a big number. I mean, that's a huge number. There is so many indie devs, even some AAA titles
Dude,
would
I was
kill.
gonna say
Astrobot
AAA games don't sell.
Wait, Astrobot's
in
like
their
3 million,
lifetime.
right? It wasn't Astrobot like 3 million in the first year or something. Like Astrobot didn't sell, and it was game of the year. This is 5.8 in the first week.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo games do that, but like, think about Assassin's Creed doesn't do that. Like these other games that are like pretty big names, they don't do anything close to what a lot of these games. Like that's a crazy number. But yeah, for Pokemon, I didn't even know this until we first started. I was like, "What are you talking about? 5.8? That's crazy." You guys started talking about all these numbers.
Yeah, let's talk about them.
Got on the air, like, wow.
So there's the numbers are that's 28% less than Arceus. So that's honestly surprising. We'll get back to that. That includes both digital and physical sales. So we got both data. We have both of them, data points right now. So that's not unusual, but we have that. And it's only the 5th best-selling launch for a Pokemon game. And actually, I have that's the wrong button. I have a little list here, thanks to Google AI. First is by far and wide Scarlet and Violet sold 10 million in 3 days. Arceus sold 6.5 million in the first week. Sword and Shield sold 6 million in the first week. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, 6 million sold in the first week. People hated that game. They shit on it. Oh my God. And they're like, we hate it. Take my money. 6 million sold in the first week. And then we have ZA at 5.8 million in the first week. I guess what's the next one below that, just to get one more context here. Sun and Moon. It doesn't ask them. There's no number. I think Google failed me here, but yeah, Sun and Moon's below that. Didn't give me a number, but yeah, I mean, 5.8 is big, right? We talked about that, but 28% less than Arceus. Do you have any thoughts on that, Kyashi? Like, do you find it as interesting as I do? Because I feel like that's super interesting.
I have thoughts for sure. There's a couple of things that I think could be why it's sold less. One is just the state of the economy.
Yeah,
$70
things
cost more. It's harder to get. Like Pokemon Legends ZA is $100 in Canada. That's
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah. My bank account was sad afterwards. Yeah, but that's definitely one thing. Is like people can't buy as many games these days. Also, people are kind of trying to boycott Nintendo a bit right now. In a way, like some people are. Yeah. People are upset with Nintendo and the Pokemon Company in general, just for how expensive things are and how the performance of a lot of things is. And I think, it's also a new style of game. So maybe people are a little bit more like on the fence about if they want to try it.
Yeah, it is different than Arceus, notably. They're both
Definitely
Legends games, but they're not even remotely similar. The battle system is all different. Mm-hmm. The open world versus, or at least open zone versus whatever that is in ZA, a circle city.
You get wild zones in there, but it is just like an open. It's just a city. It's a city. Yeah, big city.
It is and that's one thing that turned me off. Going back to that quickly, it was just like I was like, man, I really liked Arceus, and they just completely abandoned just about everything from the gameplay to the world to like the core of ZA or of Arceus was like. It was so cool, like the legends of Pokemon almost, and it's like old. It goes back in time because it looks like that old timey-wimey Pokeball, and then they were like city modern, like this is the literal opposite of your other game.
Their testing grounds. This is where they put the stuff in to be like, let's try. We're not going to put it in the main game, but we'll do it here and see how it goes, and maybe in a couple generations from now, maybe this will end up being a new thing that stays in the main line. It seems like that's what they're doing.
Well, it's true. Like we saw Sword and Shield where they started having like the wild areas, mm-hmm. and then Arceus came out after that, and it was completely different. And then we saw some of the features from Arceus in Scarlet and Violet. And so, yeah, I think you're right. Like these Legends games are a great way for them to test new mechanics without it being tied to the main series.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 5.8 million is still a whole lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I can't get over it. That's like, we're sitting here like, only 5.8 million.
In the first week?
In the first, yeah, it's like, oh,
Peasants.
like that's insane that we're even saying that, first of all. But I do think a lot of this is, one, it's not the mainline Pokemon game. And maybe some people who didn't quite like Arceus were like, maybe I'll skip this. But I think for the majority of people who decided not to buy this that would have otherwise bought this, I really think this is just from the long line of just backlash that came after Scarlet and Violet. Just, that was everywhere. Like, people were talking about that so much. Even if you didn't play Pokemon, you saw a Pokemon meme that was, somebody falling through the ground, or like it was everywhere. And I feel like even like the people who weren't like into it still saw that. So it kind of just had that like that stigma over it. This one doesn't have that though. Like, it seems like everything's running smooth, like you said. So like, maybe with this game, having that little like calm time of like, we're not talking shit on it every day, and there's not 1,000 people out here every day like, this sucks. Like, maybe the next one will go even further up. It just needs some time off from getting made fun of a little bit, maybe.
Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think like, Pokemon took a hit from Scarlet and Violet. I think that's probably what we're seeing a bit here. And, people that weren't dedicated Pokemon fans, or maybe were Pokemon fans, but then they're just like, I just can't trust this anymore, decided, hey, I didn't like my experience with Scarlet and Violet. I have to not get into this next one.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about that a little bit, like in terms of like the polarizing aspect of this. I mean, I do feel like that is happening right now. I think I found myself caught up in it as well, mostly just to shit talk with Johnny a little bit on Twitter, but I am actually frustrated with stuff, and it seems like you either hate this game or you either love it or have to defend it, either or. You love the game. We know you love the game, and I don't hate you for loving the game. In fact, I love that you love the game. I love that everyone is having fun with it. I don't want anyone to not have fun, but I don't want to ignore the bigger issue. That's like where I am kind of drawing my line in the sand. Is I'm having issues with the company that is the Pokemon company. Game Freak is just pathetic to me at this point. They need to either be removed from in charge of making the games, or at the very least, they need a big influx of people to come in and help them. That's
the part I just have never understood. Like, why? Like, why? Like, you have all the money in the world, Pokemon Company. You have more money than anybody. You could throw billions at this. You don't even have to. You can just throw a little more. Get them some help. Just a little more. But it's like,
and that's the thing, like, I think I've been saying this since before Scarlet and Violet came out, that, Pokemon's the biggest franchise in the world. They
by far
have so much money. Like, they have a pile of Pokemon cards over here. They've got the anime. They've got all the games. They've got all the merchandise and everything. Like, it's not that they don't have money. They could put money into this. Like, they could hire more developers. They could hire more quality control people. I don't know. Like,
whatever needs to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're obviously greedy corporate whatever.
That. And then there's the other part of it too. Like you said, the cards, the animes, the plushies, all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The game, they can't put all that on hold just because the game's not ready. They're like, put the game out. It's going out.
That's the other thing too, is the timeline has been so strict. It's, everything has to line up at the right time, because the cards have to go along with the game, have to go along with the anime and all this stuff. So,
which is fine. But again, hire some more people, get some help in there.
Yeah.
It's easier to meet a deadline when you've got more people working on the one thing. That's that. We had someone on a while back who talked about this issue, and it was, I guess there's some stuff within the company, within Game Freak, where they're a very, very tight-knit group, and they only like working with the people that are there. And it's like, I guess it's that kind of thing. I don't know for sure. That's just what we were told. And to that, I'm like, man, you got to get over it. Let some people in. Like, you got to get over it.
Yeah.
Because they have the ability to put out the best game on the Switch. They could. Best running, as much stuff as they want to pile into it. They have unlimited resources.
But I guess here's the thing too, though, is that they're not putting that much effort and money into it, and they're still selling 5.8 million copies in a week.
That's the problem.
You know, there's people like me who are just hardcore Pokemon fans that are going to buy the game no matter what. I'm not, like, I'm part of the problem. I know that. I know that.
I tell when Johnny's on, I tell him that all the time too. It's like, you're the problem. You're with Johnny.
But to be fair, I made a decision. I just sold my PS5 to get this.
There you go.
Freaking game. So
hey, there it is.
You did what?
I know.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Watch out! People get mad in the chat.
Play the Sony Pony sound drip. Play it.
Oh yeah.
You're talking to a couple of Sony ponies right here, okay? You can't be telling us that.
I was too. I had it was a big decision. I am sad about it, but I didn't touch it for like 4 months. So
yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. Since the Switch 2 came out, my PS5 has been playing YouTube, Netflix, and that's about it.
I made it a point.
Yeah.
I got games on PlayStation that I want to play. The whole reason I bought one was I only bought one last year, and the reason I bought one was there's some franchises and some games that I really want to get into, like Spider-Man. I've completed the Spider-Man trilogy in 3 months after I got the PlayStation. I beat Astrobot when I got the PlayStation in those same 3 months, along with the three Spider-Mans. Like, I got games I want to play, and I can relate to you. I'm joking, by the way. Like, that's fine. But like, I had to sell my Steam Deck to buy the Switch 2. It's a choice I had to make. Like, I wanted to keep it, but like, you got to make some choices sometimes. And I don't use this thing, and when I get it, I'm going to use it even less. When I get the Switch 2, I'm going to use this thing even less. So, I mean, it's time to move on.
And that was my decision. Was like, I looked at all my games that I had on the PS5 that I was literally in the middle of playing. Like, I still didn't finish Jedi Survivor. And I wanted to play through Spider-Man 2 again and all this other stuff. But I was like, wait, all of these games, I think there's only 2 games that I wanted to play on PS5 that weren't also on PC. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to make the decision. I'm going to play them on PC instead.
Yeah. You had the Spider-Man? You had the special edition Spider-Man, didn't you?
Yeah.
I remember that. I can't believe you did that. I want that one so bad.
I still got the plates.
Yeah.
I'll sell you the plates.
Will you? I will.
Yeah.
Oh shit! We're DMing after this. I want the plates.
You have a disc, the disc edition, right?
That's the one I had. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah. I have the fat one too. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I have.
I'm gonna DM you.
I got the digital, the giant one still, the original, but the digital.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any physical media, like, whatsoever. It doesn't exist anywhere in my life anymore, or anything to play it. I found that out the other day too. That's crazy.
You found what out?
Like, I can't play a CD in my house. I can't play a DVD in my house. I can't play a Blu-ray in my house. I can't play anything.
Well, yeah, but even the PlayStation with a disc drive, you can't play CDs. I found that out the hard way. I thought you could. That was very disappointing. Yeah, you can't play CDs. You can play DVDs. You can play Blu-rays, but you can't play CDs. Like, they lack.
Yeah, well, my car still plays CDs, so there we go.
Yes, I do have that. I can play CDs.
Mine
in my
does
car.
too,
That's
but
true.
Uncle Jeeb's car CD player went bye-bye like 2 years ago, and I haven't replaced my dash. My whole dash, like the whole radio thing, the whole thing went out. Yeah. I was just getting back into CDs a couple years ago, and I got some CDs. I was playing them in my car, enjoying it, and then my dash is like, hey, and just broke. I'm so mad.
That does suck.
I have a Blu-ray player at my TV setup that has I can play CDs on. That's not plugged in right now because I'm running the fucking outlets because the PS5 doesn't have a fucking CD player. Anyway, Yeah. So where are we even at? I'm so lost where we're at. Where are we at, Drip? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, reviews. We didn't do that.
Reviews. You talking
Reviews
about?
are mixed and extremely
Oh,
polarizing.
yeah.
As your note.
We were just getting into like the polarizing thing. So I was, mostly poking a bear, but also am very frustrated with the company. The game itself, I have few criticisms of that don't have also to do it directly with the company. It seems like you kind of already answered this question, but I mean, you're not one of these people who's like, Pokemon can't do wrong. It's only fun. That's all that matters, Johnny. You're not one of those people, right?
No, I see the issues. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I understand that there are things that need to change, but I'm still out here buying Pokemon and playing it every day.
Yeah, I mean, and you talked about too, like you think part of the reason is some people are boycotting Nintendo. I mean, I understand those people. I do understand them. I don't agree with them, but I understand them, and I don't agree with them because, I mean, yeah, they were the first to, Switch 2 came out 450. That was like hard to swallow at first, but now it's the easiest.
Everybody
to swallow.
else passed them now.
It's
like,
so quickly
well,
went.
That's the thing. Like, if you look at the new Xbox handheld that came out, like,
yeah,
it's so expensive compared.
It's and that the $600 one basically has a Steam Deck chip in it. Essentially, like they have not confirmed it because they were refusing to, but basically people have dug their way into figuring out it's basically a Steam Deck chip, and you can get a Steam Deck for half that price of the $600 one.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did. I was like, my partner wanted a handheld, and they were debating between the Steam Deck and the Xbox handheld. And then I looked at them, and I was like, "No, we're getting a Steam Deck. We're not getting that Xbox thing."
Yeah, that Xbox thing. I just don't see.
And then you get Steam OS, you get
Linux,
which is way better than fucking Windows. For gaming handhelds, like at least
at this point, yes, there's not really a comparison.
And then you look at all the other ones, like a lot of them, like the Steam Deck's the cheapest one at all of them.
Yes,
it's
it always has been.
Even
which is like the same price as the Switch 2, essentially.
Yes and no. I mean, yes, it's actually technically cheaper. I think you can get one brand new for $400, but it doesn't come with a dock. So you got to factor that in. I mean, if you're comparing apples to apples, the Switch has a dock with it. So,
and also
it's pretty close
itself when you put it on that dock.
It does. And when you dock a Steam Deck, it doesn't look nearly as good as a Switch. So there's that. But yeah, no, the markets are so different anyway. Like people buying Steam Decks are not people buying Switches.
Yeah, and also the other thing is like, everyone is entitled to their own opinion and what works best for them. Like whether it's consoles or games or whatever, like you have to figure out what works for you as a consumer, as a gamer, etc. And then just don't just complain online about it.
Yeah.
Like if you're mad about it, then don't get it,
Yeah. And honestly, like even since we're on this topic, we'll talk about the prices of things. Like the Switch 2, when it that was a whole thing. $450, $500. Like really taking a step back from that, even at the time, like this is pretty fair. Honestly, it's fair. It's not that bad. I mean, it's more than I expected it to be, but for what you're getting, for what is inside this thing, it's a pretty good price. Especially if we knew back then what we know now, that Xboxes were going to be,
almost doubling
$40 million. That's not even the ones covered in gold.
Phil Spencer. Oh, you want a Series X, do you?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, I guess I'm never selling my Xbox now.
Hey, appreciation. You can sell it for a profit.
They only go up.
Go sell for a profit right now.
Yeah,
Wait,
I actually was looking the other day.
Hold on. You sold the PlayStation, not your Xbox?
Okay, I gave the Xbox to my partner as a gift, so I couldn't sell it. It wasn't mine to sell. All
right.
But I bought it for $600, and right now it's worth like $900.
Canadian. So and that's a lot less than exactly.
Okay, really quick, I want to read something from the chat. Jeff wants to know why Phil Spencer is a Jamaican Dr. Evil.
Because I'm not very good at accents, man. I don't know what the problem is.
That was pretty good, actually.
Billy Spencer. Did you want an Xbox, man? Oh, $600 million. I don't know. That's all I got. Thank
You
very
actually
much.
that's not terrible.
You
With a
put-
little practice, you'd be. I mean,
no
voice
practice.
actor.
No practice is gonna help me. I tried that. I tried that on Fiverr. It didn't work. Not because I wasn't good at it, because no one hired me.
Oh,
So,
I'm crying.
Probably because I wasn't good at it. Anyway.
Yes, Full Metal clip. Someone clip that, please.
Don't do that. Anyway.
But yeah, the price of the Switch 2, like, I think in Canadian dollars is the Switch 2 on its own is $629.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that's very similar to what the PS5 was on launch when I bought it. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's just the price of a current generation console.
Yeah, because I got the digital PS5 and it was $400, right? That's what they cost.
400 American dollars. Yeah, and then they raised it to 450. But yeah, at launch, if you're talking about the digital, the physical of the PlayStation was 500 at launch.
Yes.
So I mean, yeah, it's very similar. Yeah, I'm sure Canadian dollars aren't exact to American, so it's very similar. And
Nah, the Canadian dollar's trash.
Yeah, partly our problem. Sorry about that. But
and I think a lot of it too was people looking at the Switch and being like, this thing's not even powerful. Who would pay that for it? But then it turns out it's like, okay, actually this thing is punching above its weight class for sure.
Sure is.
Okay. I just want to say this. Holy shit. Star Wars Outlaws. I just played that yesterday for the first time. Holy shit, dude. Like docked? That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm thinking of getting that on the Switch now. I had it for PS5, never played it yet.
Okay, so there's a demo.
Now I'm going to get it on the Switch too. Oh, there's a demo. Okay, I'm going to get the demo.
A free demo, obviously, on Switch too.
Yeah, he texted me the other night and was like, there's a demo. Go get it. I was like, yes. And then I started playing it, and I went straight to docked mode because I wanted to see what it had. Holy shit. Like, I was like, I mean, because I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy too on the Switch too, and it looks nice. It looks very nice, very good. I'm really happy with that. This like puts that to shame. I went back to Hogwarts Legacy after that, and I was like,
I disagree with you there. Actually, no, I don't. I think I mean, it's a minor disagreement, but like Hogwarts Legacy, I think looks better than Outlaws.
I think the hair in Hogwarts Legacy looks better, but that's like the only thing.
I think it's sharper in Hogwarts Legacy. I think it's a little fuzzier in Outlaws. It's really, listen, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, they both are very impressive. They both look really great.
Yeah, either way, yes.
It really doesn't matter.
This is what happens. We're fighting over nothing again.
Over nothing. You know what? In your face. I don't like your mustache. You got to trim that thing. No, the Outlaws is incredible. It's. I have it on PS5 as well, and I didn't play it very much because I don't like the game that much, but. I also wasn't impressed with the visuals.
Honestly, like
I wasn't
demo.
I wasn't impressed with the visuals on the PS5, and I was surprised to see the visuals on the Switch were like comparable. Not this,
well,
not
remember
better,
how much shit
not close.
I talked on that when they first showed it to us? I was like, "Ain't no way! What they just showed us is on the Switch. That's bullshit. That's a lie.
It's
Ubisoft,
comparable
you should
to
be
the
ashamed of yourself, but it was. That's exactly what.
Well,
it
if you
looked
look at like Cyberpunk, like.
Yeah,
it runs great on the Switch too. Apparently, I've played it, but I've heard.
I got to play it in New York for the thing or whatever. Like that blew me away. Like I could not believe I was playing that on anything that came from Nintendo. It was crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. So this thing, I'm sorry. Anybody who's upset about $450 for this thing. You better go get it now before it goes up to like $600.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if there's anybody on the fence, if you listen to the show and like a Nintendo fan was rocking your Switch 1, I mean, that's fine. Like, rock your Switch 1. I'm just warning you. Like, this $450, if you thought it was tough to swallow now, just wait. It's going to go up. It's going to go up because Nintendo's the only one who hasn't risen. Is the Switch 2 Jesus? It hasn't rose. They have not rose. Oh my God, I can't talk. The price is going to go up, folks. It's gonna go up. That's what I'm trying to say. So buy it now before it goes up. If you get it used. Go open box Best Buy or go to eBay.
True. That's how I got mine used.
Get it used. I mean, there's no shame.
$500.
No shame. Honestly, the Switch 2, my Switch,
and no
my Zelda.
Issue. So also a good thing.
Yeah, no, not yet. And it hasn't happened. It's already been 4 months and nobody's really said anything about it.
Yeah,
so it
seems to be okay.
I don't know, we'll see. Knock on wood. But yeah. What was I saying? Listen.
Lost
Knock
train
on
of
your base neck. Knock
yeah.
knock on your what are they called? The P something? P base? Knock on your P base.
P base.
Jesus. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, this show's been all over the place, but it's been good. It's been great to talk to you, Cassie, and I'm glad we finally made it happen because I've been talking to you for goddamn near like year and a half to get you on the show at some point.
Yeah, I know.
And just trying to make things work, and I'm glad it finally worked.
Yeah,
me
sure.
too.
Yeah. If you guys want to check out Cassie, you can find her on her handles at It's Kyashi, YouTube, Twitch. Links are down below. Also, shout out to the Frostbites podcast. Lovely,
Frostbites.
Lovely Pokemon focused podcast. If you guys are extra into Pokemon,
we're supposed to be gaming, general gaming, but we definitely talk about Pokemon the most because, Spencer and I are just big Pokemon nerds. So.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a great show. You guys do a great production over there.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and I think with that, Drip, some final words. What have we been playing this week? What have we been playing? What are you playing, Drip?
Oh man, I ruined it. I already said. I played the Star Wars Outlaws demo. Super impressed with that. No Fortnite this week, unfortunately. I gotta finish my battle pass, man. I got like 3 days left.
Yeah, a couple days.
Oh, I haven't played it in so long.
I got to get the White Ranger, man. There's no way I'm leaving that sitting there.
It's sweaty. It's really sweaty. Like it's annoying how sweaty it is right now. It's Fortnite. I don't know. It's not a good time to get back into it. Maybe wait a little bit.
I've been too hyper focused on Pokemon the last, 6 months. I don't know.
Yeah. Besides Pokemon, what have you been playing? Anything in particular?
My partner and I've kind of been playing Split Fiction a little bit here and there. Yeah. But yeah, I finished Hades 1 a couple months ago. But literally, I've just been playing Pokemon pretty much.
That's fair. You're also touring. You're a touring musician.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that is cool.
On the road, playing Pokemon when I'm not driving the van.
Oh man, the van. I remember those days. The van.
Open the window, your feet stank.
Dude, I can still smell the inside of that van. Oh. Just 6 sweaty, unbathed men. Just
I've never been in a band that toured or anything like that, but I have been in high school band. Did a lot of high school marching band. And the sweaty, disgusting, the bus. It's stinky over
Luckily, this van is 2 lesbians and 1 man, so it's like pretty okay for the most part.
Yeah. Ours was not okay in any way.
I have been in a van with 5 other dudes though, and that's not a good.
It ain't a good place to be. Yeah, we were like, the windows never went up. I can tell you that. It doesn't matter how cold it was. The windows were down. Jeremiah's feet. Holy shit! I've never saw anything like that. I'm getting PTSD. We gotta stop.
Yes. I have been playing Hogwarts Legacy a lot. I'm really trying to beat that game before Zelda Hyrule Warriors comes out.
In a week.
Because that's all I'm going to be playing after that. And I've been. It's taking me 3 years to play through Hogwarts. I'm really trying to just beat the freaking game so I can get it over with. And I'm trying to beat Donkey Kong before as well. I'm trying to get both done at the same time. That's not going to happen. We all know it's not going to happen. But I'm going to try.
I've given up on Donkey Kong until I'm done with. I got other stuff. It's
until January. You just pencil it in January.
I got a nice chunk of it done. I'll come back to it. It's cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been the show, guys. Appreciate you. If you're hanging out on stream, we're gonna hang out for a few extra minutes here for the after show. But for the rest of you guys who are listening to the show after it's been done streaming, we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Bye.
After show time.
Still don't have dude. We have to fix my sounds. We have to.
I just broke
I'm still
everything.
missing so much stuff.
We're stuck. Hold on. What the fuck? We are stuck. What did I do?
Stuck what?
There we go. I fixed it. Something happened. Like I pressed the wrong button and like things broke and then I couldn't change the scene back. But we're back.
Oh no.
We're back.
Hey, thanks you guys for having me.
Oh,
this was fun.
Thank
it was good.
you for joining us.
So cool. Thanks when we talk about Pokemon more.
Sure.
I'd love to.
if they put out more games, I mean, there's other stuff out. Zelda.
Well, I was gonna say she likes Zelda too.
Yeah,
you like things other than
Zelda. I have a
Pokemon.
fucking Master Sword tattooed on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got this last week, and it's so itchy.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, that's
pretty
awesome.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
That's
the
awesome.
Spider web. That's a nice take on the little spider web. That's
Yeah.
good. I like that.
It's for fun. And then I got my Pokemon up here. This is gonna be a whole like Pokemon sleeve up here eventually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Joey Pitt says Cyberpunk is 42% off right now. It is. That's still
I did
a little
see
bit.
that.
It's 42% off of $70, so it's still kind of
Yeah,
pricey.
I'm still not ready to get that yet. Anyway, still not ready to get that one.
Yeah, same.
I get too much
That's a
stuff
game
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
I'm gonna get that game when it's like $30.
I'm trying to be a little
American
bit more
dollars.
responsible this generation, not just buy every
Same.
single game that comes out. Because it's like, I have such a backlog of Switch 1 games that never got, like, so many of them just never even got touched. They're just there. Like,
See, that was my problem with the
fired 'em up, played a little
PlayStation.
bit. Yeah, I have that
I
same,
bought so many things on launch, and then a couple months later, I still didn't even open it, and it was like $20 instead of $80. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, the Star Wars Outlaws, I actually think I would enjoy that game. Geeb said he didn't like it. I hear a lot of people saying, like, oh, it's boring.
I didn't love it. I got confused with some stuff, and I mean that's more of a me problem, which is why I want to go back and try.
I know a lot of
figure
people
it out.
say it's not that great. I mean, there's a lot of people
It's
who are
fine.
like,
Here's the
"Eh,
thing, Drip. It's fine. You know your favorite word, fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. That's all it is. It's fine. Like it's not great. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It reminds me of like Mandalorian.
It does have that
reminds
vibe.
me of like that vibe of Star
It's a bounty
Wars,
hunter
which
game.
I love.
I mean, it's a bounty hunter game.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
mean,
bounty
I'd
hunter.
still, it's just like the characters and stuff too. It's just like, just from that little bit I got, I'm like, I like this. Like, I like it. Especially
If
the
we
place
got
they
a
put you in the
Mandalorian
demo.
game like that, are you shitting me? Like I want a Mando game like that. In the Mando universe, in the Mando storyline, give me that. You know, I think a lot better. The story is what's like for me. Like it's all right. Yeah. Someone said something here. I'm trying to find it.
Very
We didn't
soon
actually-
Black
we didn't talk
Friday
about-
sales will be this year. There's gonna
We
be
didn't-
some-
We didn't talk about the DLC for Pokemon. How do you feel about this DLC for Pokemon? I know it's not really playable yet, but
I mean, I pre-ordered it. But them
You sold a
announcing
PS5.
it before I am the problem, I know. But let's be them announcing it before the game was even out was dumb. It was so stupid.
It's a bad look. It's just a bad look. Like, it's whatever.
It's like, by the way,
If
you're not going to get the whole game.
right, that's
Yeah.
You gotta
it's like
pay
the messaging. It's the messaging. It's like, hey, you're getting
It's
this
like-
game. You're not gonna get the whole game. If you need the whole
The
game,
people who were going to
$30
buy
more
it were gonna
dollars,
buy it
please.
anyway. It's whatever. But yeah, like, that's a bad look. You just wait a month till it's out. Like, wait a month.
Literally.
Wait
Yeah.
a week. Who cares? Like, why are you announcing it before the game's even out? I mean, a week. Even then, it's like, this is just the rest of the game. But
the only thing is, they didn't release the actual substance of it. That would be shitty. That'd be literally holding content back for DLC. It's not ready yet. At least they're making you they're making it seem like it's not ready. You know, maybe it actually was ready the whole time. They're just like, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't put it out right away because then people will know we're being assholes. But you know, either way, at least it seems at the moment that it's not ready, so that's why it's not out yet. Which really, a few costumes or something I got nothing to complain about for a few costumes at launch. But the gameplay is a different story. I mean, that's you kind of holding stuff back. And the same criticism we had for Donkey Kong. I mean, we're not just like biased against Pokemon. Like,
yeah, the Donkey Kong thing, I think, is kind of bullshit too.
It is.
Like, I haven't got that DLC yet because I haven't finished the game, obviously. But it looks to me like it's just like kind of like what the end game of Odyssey was, but it was just in the game with Odyssey. I may be wrong because I haven't played it. I feel like you go to like the Mushroom Kingdom area and there's like this whole other thing going on at the end of Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been kind of like what they're selling you here, sort of. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's more to it I'm sure there's probably a little bit more to it than that, but I don't know. the fact
And I
that
feel
it's
like
they're like,
it-
oh, DLC, and it's out. It's fun.
yeah, like in a way, it's like, oh, you finished the main game. Now here is some more content for you to play, and like labeling it that way makes it very clear that it's different from the main game. But also, like you look at a game like Mario Wonder, where they only just announced in the last couple of months that there was going to be DLC, and it's like actually extra things, new things that are different from the game, and like you're not really missing out if you don't get it, but it is for those people that want to keep playing more and want more from the game.
Yeah.
Joey says it's a map and a game mode, and also that it's amazing and well worth $20. Joey loves Donkey Kong, by the way.
Joey's like the biggest.
He's the
Donkey
Kong guy.
Joey's
So
growing extra hair on his chest.
I believe
just for
you,
Donkey
but
Kong.
yeah, I believe you. I'm sure it is good, but
Oh man.
play the demo. Bad demo.
It's more Nintendo greed, you know? It's like they couldn't have just been like, hey, you're gonna pay $80 for a game, like then we're gonna give you this free update. Nope, you gotta pay. Even I guess one thing I forgot to mention during the podcast proper was the Switch 2 cartridge of ZA works on the Switch 1. It has both versions of the game on it, depending on what console you're playing it on. But if you buy the Switch 1 version of, like, the physical Switch 1 version, I guess probably the digital as well, you have to pay to upgrade.
Yes,
So
but the pay is the
Switch
same
1
difference. It's the same difference.
No, it's not.
It is in America.
Is
It's
it?
it's a $70 game, Switch 2, $60 game, Switch 1, with a $10 upgrade fee. So it's the same price.
Okay.
What's it in Canada?
So in Canada, it's $84.99 for Switch 1, $99.99 for Switch 2. I'm pretty sure the upgrade is more expensive. But I could be wrong because I have not officially checked that. I just heard that it was more.
I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to just.
I mean, weird currency changes. It's possible that they could have been stupid about it and took advantage of the situation. Yeah, it's not here. Here, luckily for us, it's the upgrade fee is $10, so it's the same. It doesn't really matter how you buy it here.
Well, that's good then. That's good then.
Those are definitely things to watch for too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With a lot of games, because I don't know. Is that how you bought Hogwarts Legacy, Geeb?
Yes, yeah, of course, because and that's not Nintendo, obviously. That's,
that's not Nintendo, but dude, what a deal! You can go
for,
get the Switch 1 version of Hogwarts. It was on sale for like what, $20?
No, 12. Recently,
12, yeah,
that's what I got it for.
And then you can just buy the upgrade, which is like another $10, and then you have the Switch 2 version for like $20, and
you have the Switch 2 version and the Switch 1 version. Not that it matters that much.
Both.
You get both versions for $22. At least that's what I paid, as opposed to the Switch 2 version that was on sale for $44 by itself. Like, I'll just get the Switch 1 version and upgrade it for $10. Thank you very much.
Well, no, actually, I'm glad I have the Switch 1 version now, because I told you my sick kids last night were sitting in my bed, and I was like, well, I'm going to play a little bit of Hogwarts here. And I was out on this mission, and like by the end of the mission, my 7-year-old and my 9-year-old are like just staring at the TV like they're watching a movie. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What? Why is that girl sick? Like, what's that? What does that mean? I'm like, I don't know. My 9-year-old's like, don't you just like lay awake at night wondering what's gonna happen? How do you stop playing?
Well, the bill's gotta get. Do you like the lights and the food in the fridge? You know.
Yeah, we gotta stop at some point. Yeah.
I did just check. It is the same.
So
it's the same distance.
We've bamboozled you.
Yep, I was incorrect. It is the same difference for upgrading versus getting the Switch 2 version.
Okay, I'm glad we.
So that's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah, but it is really neat that the Switch 2 cartridge, and it's not unique to Pokemon. There's other games too that do this. The Zeldas, I believe, the same way. Any Switch 2 version at this point in time that's a Nintendo Switch 2 version, it's backwards compatible and forwards compatible.
Yeah, that's really cool because So, I mean, like, obviously I'm a big Zelda fan as well, and I've been debating if I buy the Switch 2 versions of the Zelda games for my collection.
Oh, like the actual physical versions of them?
Yeah, because I am a physical collector. I love,
No,
I have
you're
like...
gonna hate my video coming out tomorrow then.
I respect the digital, but I love being able to buy stuff used, and it makes me feel like I'm getting a good deal on
It's
it
fair.
and whatever.
It's fair.
But I'm like trying to get all of the physical Zelda games and all the Zelda consoles, which that's going to be impossible. There's too many 3DSs that exist. But
yeah, I sold one,
we'll see.
and our community basically.
I remember when
You
did
sold
that.
no. You sold the 3DS.
The one, the high,
You know what I
like
got
the
for
Hylian
it? I
Shield
got a
one.
PS5 for it. I wasn't playing it. I don't care. I'm about to sell my
that's fair.
Zelda Switch, my OLED. I don't use it. It just sits there. I feel bad.
Kyashi, there is a full-time position opening up at the Triple G podcast. We'd like you to live apply for the position. Spencer's invited too. We'll make it a 3-man show. It'd be great.
Nice.
Get fucking Drip out of here.
That's fine. Dude, James is always trying to fire me. Like, always trying to fire me.
Because you're always leaving. Stop leaving me. I don't need to fire you. I got to find new replacements, and I don't want them to leave. Like, oh, we got to have Drip back now. Great.
I
Liked
know.
it better when he was gone.
I'm difficult. I'm sorry.
You are like the girlfriend thorn in my side for like my life. You're gonna be that girl in my life who's never like, it's always a problem. Like we had a child together.
Oh yeah.
This is actually that's a perfect. This is our child, and this child is keeping us together forever, and I can never get rid of you.
Oh yeah, the podcast. Yes.
Yeah.
This is it.
You'll just have to call it the Geeb pod.
Yeah.
ANG.
And I'll just sit
the
in the
Geeb.
chat and talk
Geeb.
shit the whole time.
I'm just gonna see our
Sit
logo,
in the chat.
and
Like,
I don't want to
this
pay.
sucks. Terrible take.
We don't need
Awful.
We don't need to pay another graphic designer. I'll just put an X on the Drip part, just a big fat red X. And G podcast. How you doing? It's me.
It's fine.
I can't talk.
I'll be
but
in
here we
every
go.
chat. Ban me, I dare you, because I'll make like 10 accounts. I don't care.
Hey, that's what I'm
You
saying.
cannot get rid of me.
You'll be that crazy girlfriend who never goes away.
Yep.
Okay. I guess you can stay, Drip. It's fine.
Fine.
Okay.
If you really want me to, I guess I will.
It's fine.
You really want me to.
We do have to leave the show though, so thank you, Cassie, for your time tonight. We appreciate it a
Yes.
ton.
Really appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having me. It was so much fun.
I had to say, on half of America, I'm sorry that we suck. I've been waiting to say this to you. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
We suck.
Appreciate it. If only that would make it better.
If only
Yeah,
that
we
would
do
make
suck.
it better.
Yeah.
But anyway,
do
make
suck.
sure you guys check out Kyashi's links in the description, and make sure to check out the Frostbites podcast. When do you guys do that show? You're starting to do it more recently, I feel like. Recently, right?
Yeah, so Spencer's also on this tour with me. He's the drummer of the band that I'm on tour with. So we've been a little busy, but we're going to try and do an episode this week to talk about ZA. I think we were going to try and do it tomorrow, but we were waiting on when our sound check time was, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but so probably next week at some point. I don't know. We kind of do it whenever we have the time.
That's fair.
We try and do monthly, but sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less.
That's fair. Yeah, guys, go check out their podcast. Go check out her channel. Hopefully you post a YouTube video again. I really like your videos. I mean that. I don't want to say
Thanks.
no.
I did go look at some of your videos today, actually. I did.
No, thanks. Yeah, I've got
Good.
a few in the,
In the
in the
pipeline.
pot cooking. Yeah. They're
Macaroni in the
waiting.
pot?
Actually, I have a lot. That's part of why I stopped posting. Was I had too many that are in the middle of being edited that I just got too overwhelmed and was just like, I'm not gonna do it.
That's
So-
why I started hiring this guy to do it for me, because I'm trying to do like 50 other things. Like, they're just there. They're never.
Yeah,
Just give him the
and
G's,
that's
though. He'll
and
get
that's why
them.
my channel, like I hardly the editor. I'm not very good, but I do my best. But my videos are like simplified as shit because I'm not trying to edit a big video. I just want to be able to get it out. It's more important
And
that I get
that's-
the video out than to make sure that it's like the best video I could possibly make.
That's where I'm trying to go at this point now too. Is just get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
we'll see.
it's a great feeling. I recommend it because the satisfaction of actually getting the video out, knowing that it's not as good. Like that's the thing. Like I posted, I'm like, this is not good. This is not my best. But then like it doesn't
out.
really matter that much. Like ultimately, and it's a good feeling to get over that. And I'm kind of over it now. Like I don't need to put out a good video. I need to put out a video, and hopefully people like it and it helps somebody. That's my philosophy on YouTube now. Okay,
Good stuff.
indeed. But yeah, go check out.
Luigi's Mansion is on NSO.
Oh, now, yeah. Tonight would be the night it's released. So yeah, go play Luigi's Mansion. Spooky
Sweet.
games. Happy Halloween, everybody.
I'm
Happy
updating
Halloween.
right now, actually.
Ooh, spooky. And
Ooh.
Oh, I should put my Gengar onesie on. Dang it.
oh, you're telling me you could have wore a Gengar onesie this entire show?
I could have.
Dude, I have a Halloween dude. I'm a pirate for Halloween this year, dude, and it's like a fucking legit pirate too.
I saw it
like,
on Instagram. It's a good pirate.
It's legit.
I'm being Tina Belcher this year, so.
I love that. That's great. I'm gonna DM about this Spider-Man plate at some point soon.
Yep, do it.
You keep an eye on it, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, guys.